Hello my dear friends, I'm Kirill and today I'd like to show you very interesting LEGO Technic set 8839 from 1992. This is a supply ship and it's built in abstract scale. It's not a minifigure scale. Minifigure is too small, I think, and Technic figure actually is too tall for this ship. You can see it here. This set contains approximately 24 gears, big turntable, 3 universal joints, and all these pieces are used in very interesting mechanisms, but I will start with building instructions. Like in many other LEGO Technic sets, this very thin book contains instructions for main model, for B model, and also for motorization of the B model. We will see it just in a few moments. Some useful hints in the beginning of the instruction book that all the gears and shafts must rotate freely, and also there is a good advice to check all technical functions regularly during assembly of the model, and not to wait until the model will be completely finished, and then if something is wrong, then you should disassemble a lot of pieces. So it's a good idea to check regularly all the functions of the model. And also we have a ruler in the beginning of the instruction book. It's not a pneumatic hoses, as you probably could think. It's flexible cables. This set contains flex cables system, and you can see that these cables are presented here in 4 different lengths. So you can take a look at this very old school instruction book. Really nice. But we have pieces for every step in this box. It's quite convenient because sometimes there are a lot of pieces to add at one step. And you can see we have many steps at every page. So, and after the main model is finished, this is it. Here the instruction for the second model starts, and after the B model is finished, here we have an option to motorize this model with the set 8720. Actually it takes just 2 pages, and now the model is motorized with motor and external battery box. And now let's take a look at the functions. Of course, we can roll this model and steer. It steers very nice. You can see that the model is very maneuverable and it's a really realistic behavior, like real ships that have a rudder at the rear part. But it's not just steering and rolling on the wheels. Here we have 2 propellers which are connected with one of these front wheels. One just rotates freely, and the second one through 2 universal joints and these gears is connected to these 2 propellers. It's very cool. And no, it's not all. When I steer the rear wheels, I also steer these rings to direct the water flow from propellers. It's a really nice feature, and this mechanism is done really incredibly. First of all, here we have 2 gears, old gear for angular transmission, and the lower gear is connected to Technic lift arm, which retracts and pushes the first flex cable, the long flex cable. This is the second side of it. In the center there is a pneumatic tube And here we have two more flex cables, but actually they can be replaced by modern thin Technic lift arms, for example, and yeah, a lot of these mechanisms can be rebuilt in more reliable version by using modern pieces, but some of modern pieces, a lot of modern pieces weren't existed in 1992. So for example, we had no exhale connectors, so here universal joint is used just to connect two axes. It's a common situation for that times. So, and here we have two more flex cables. The first flex cable rotates this axis, which is connected with wheels, and also it rotates via this diagonal link, this structure made out of three connectors. And here we have parallelogram to rotate also the second set of connectors. And these two sets of connectors are connected with these rings. Very cool system. I really like how it works and how it looks. It's a really ingenious construction. But it's not all the functions of the model, as you probably already seen. First of all, we can rotate the crane. This function is quite simple, just one angular gearing here inside the model and 8 to 56 turntable here. And we can operate the crane by using this handle. There is a worm gear in the center of the turntable, so we can rise and lower the boom. Here we have a parallelogram. And we have one more handle to control the second degree of freedom of the boom, to rise and lower the hook. Yeah, this is an old good metal hook. This hook is really made out of metal. I don't know how to show it. But yeah, trust me, it's heavy, it looks very cool, and I really miss this piece in modern sets. The only one cons of this mechanism is that it has no latch, and when I add some significant load, you can see that this section of boom lowers and nothing prevents its lowering, because this one is very stable because of worm gear, but here unfortunately we have no worm gear, so it's not really good for playability of the model. But for example, we can add here a rubber band to add more friction to the system. So, and I think that's all about crane. It has 3 degrees of freedom, rotation, and 2 sections of boom. And I think this set is really awesome for its time. It was more than 30 years ago. And I think this is a nice angle to take a look at propellers and the steering system. It works really smoothly and looks awesome. Yeah, if we tilt the model, then propellers cannot work, but if the model stays vertically, then everything works perfectly. So I really like this maybe strange looking set, but it reminds me once again why I like old LEGO Technic sets. Yes, maybe the look isn't really smooth, but we can see almost all the gears inside the model, how all the mechanisms work, and it's really nice because this is LEGO Technic. So please share your thoughts about this set below the video. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!